taking L's on a daily. Is that what you're gonna say?
So, you know what? She would say if you're in party anyway. Pretty much, this nigga Matthew, who dude does not get on the game with Ash ever or spend time with her, bro. It's crazy. Actually, you know this. She said it, but you probably forgot. But bro,
Oh,
I
I
swear.
I think I've had Ash muted for like months. I mean,
Why?
I don't actually know. I'm just guessing because I haven't like she'll come in the party and I just don't hear shit from her.
Why do you mute her?
Well, I don't know if she's muted or not. I'm just guessing because I don't hear anything from her.
At the same time, all she's doing is beep boop beep bopping. So, do you really even hear her?
Justified.
But, bruh, to be honest, bruh, this man, they're both in a relationship, and this nigga never be getting on to spend time with her, bruh. It's crazy, to be honest.
Personally, if that was me personally,
Dude, that's what I be saying, bruh. I'm a top tier instigator. Nobody's better than me. I D1.
oh, I remember where to go.
Bro, if I could, if I had Elden Ring stats in real life, but it was for anything, I put most of them in instigating.
Honestly, I don't know what I would put my stats into.
I
I would probably do nothing and do a waste of skin playthrough, because, for real.
to be honest, what I would do is I would put I would put instigating, right?
For real.
Then I'll put in, of course, health. You know,
So
endurance.
your sock cap ends at 50, and so the thing is, so you're at 50, but you also get plus 40 passively just by existing. So you're technically at 100, 90. You're technically at 90 instigation.
So, yeah, I have a talisman on that puts it up by
Nah,
40.
just you. It's just you existing.
Oh yeah. I picked that. That's the character I picked. Like there was like a bunch of categories. I decided
Yeah,
to
that's
pick
your
that one.
class ability.
Yeah.
Or race ability? I don't remember what it's actually called.
Speaking of it's a class, but speaking of this, I want to do this D&D playthrough, bruh.
Yeah, I do too, but the other niggas didn't want to do it. It would
No,
just be
Ethan
you,
said.
Ethan, and I.
I mean, yeah, but Ash said maybe because she was really sick at the time, and I was able to half convince this man to moan. So Matthew would be the only one I play, but Matthew never does anything. So it kind of be fire.
Is this even the direction I'm supposed to go?
But me, you, Damone, and Ethan, oh my, and I already know what my character is gonna be too. Right, hold up, because I gotta tell you, right? Number one, right? How does skills work in that?
So the thing is, right? We can go off of D&D rules, but we can also make up our own rules, which Ethan and I would do as a cooperative dungeon master. So like we could do stuff our own way, really, and it would be very unique. And that's kind of what a D&D playthrough should be. It should be just like unique. So like, let's say for example, you wanted your character to summon an animal, right? But like in this D&D universe, let's say that like you're the only person that can summon that animal because you have special race ability or whatever, and you're like the last of your kind or whatever, and then like maybe later we introduced another person who could summon something. But let's say that you would be confined to a certain way of being able to summon it, meaning like you would have to meet special requirements before summoning it, like your HP getting to a certain level, or you know, anything really. What did I just get hit by? I have no idea. So I had a point with saying that, but I completely forgot it. Yeah, it's on me.
But that's cool. I'm just gonna tell you the skills I would want to have. Right? It's very few. Okay, not too many. Right? I don't want to be. Look. my character number 1 is of course gonna have the top tier, the 10 out of 10 skill. Guess what skill that is?
Instigating.
Instigate.
Bro actually got staggered. That's crazy.
Now the thing about that instigating skill is I can instigate anything. Right? So let's say we meet two people, right? Not two people, but let's say we find two things that are trying to fight us. I can instigate both of them to fight each other. Now, to make this slightly balanced, if I want to instigate, right? If let's say it's one of our enemies, right? Like an actual formidable enemy, 2 of them, or multiple of them. The instigation skill can only work 55% of the time, okay? So there's a 45%
Well,
of the
no,
time
that's not really how it would work. So let's say, so
Really?
you're saying that instigation in this case would be a skill. So that means you would have to roll for it. So you would have your base skill, so however many stats you decide to put in it, and then you would
Okay.
have your proficiency bonus, which would be like it can range from a lot of things, to be honest. So I'm not even going to get into it. And then you would have to roll for it. So let's say that we choose a D4, right? And then if it lands on 4, you get a 2 times multiplier or something like that. Like that's how we could make our own system based off of that, based off of what already exists in D&D.
Okay. I kind of get you. Alright, alright. And then, so you said there's base skills?
I said, well, I don't know what I said, but there's skills in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, it's like vitality and whatnot.
Does your character need to have a weapon or not?
Again, that's something that we could make up, because like a weapon typically, so typically a character, let's say an elf, for example. I think elves are proficient with bows just by existing. So if you pick a bow for your elf to start with, you would be more proficient than you would if you picked a dagger or whatever. And that changes. So like, let's say for example you pick an elf and then you pick a bow, right? You would already get a bonus, so it would be beneficial for your class to pick a weapon. But let's say your class isn't going to benefit from something like a weapon, but rather a staff, which I'm not sure if it probably is a thing. Where
I mean, you
am
could just
I?
make it a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's basically what I'm saying. Like, if you decide to have, I would say you should base that off of if your race has some sort of benefit to having a certain
Well, I
weapon.
don't know what races there are.
Well, you can make. My thing is like we can make our own, or there's other races. There's also deviations of races as well. Wow, I thought I just died.
I just started laughing because I said, I don't know what races. Races. My bad, bro.
That one was worth apologizing for.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll send you an apology video with tears.
I've made a severe and continuous. Where the fuck am I? Don't actually answer that question.
I'm not even on your stream right now.
Hey, yo, crazy.
I'll be on it soon. But what's it called?
Dude, that moment when you're out here on 0 hunger status and you really need hunger.
So the weapon I want my character to use is either a double-sided blade, right? Well, yeah. So like a twin blade or a spear. That'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, even if your race doesn't start with the spear-based proficiency, then ooh, um, you could still use a spear and it'll be fine.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm leaning more towards twin blade just because it's a twin blade, you know?
Right.
It's sick. And then, yeah. And then, I don't want my character to have too many skills, right? So I'm going to give Bill one more, or two more, one or two. Right?
Well, it's not worth making your character right now. I mean, unless you're just like theorizing, because like
Yeah, I am.
it's literally something that you reference throughout the entire playthrough. Um, so it's just important to, dude, this terrain is fucking ass for this boss fight.
Like, really? I'm really only getting these ideas just from things that I've played and watched. I'm not gonna lie. So it's really nothing original. But, you know, is that anything really original? Because, like, you need to know things to be able to create new things. Plus, I'm not really in. Plus, it's not 3 a.m. yet, so I'm not really creative. Because weirdly, only when it's leaning towards.
I really do not like this. This is not fun.
I'm going to your stream.
This terrain is just absolute bumfuzzle right
Number
now.
one Rocket League.
Nigga, just sub to my channel, bro.
I did, but yeah, I'm subscribed to over like a
Nigga,
thousand
I'm
people.
in a B. I'm a B, bro. I'm up at the top, I promise. I got stuck on a tree.
I love these guys.
The Baked Bros.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, where are you?
BR.
I think I know where you are. Let's go.
But for real, like, this boss fight with this terrain is just not the wave.
But let me keep theorizing about my character, right? I do want my character to be able to have just one magical thing, right? And that, because like my character is supposed to be part cringe and part funny, right? That's the whole point of my character, right? I need bro to be able to float. Just be able to control just some type of gravity. Or cause I want one of the other, right? Or be able to teleport, right? But the type of teleport I'm thinking, right, is since if you had to teleport in real life, right, all of the molecules and atoms and everything in your body will have to replace the ones that those will have to disperse. Those will have to replace or disperse the ones that you're teleporting to, right? But that also means if you're teleporting, but you want your arm to go through something, that means all the material in that area to make sure your arm fits needs to go away, right? So that means, right, and this is a kind of original idea, right? That means I could be able to use my teleportation offensively, right? Meaning that if I want to just go to somebody and cave in, and just put my hand through their entire stomach area, right? That could be possible because I would be taking away all the material that's within their stomach area and replacing it with my arm. Well, my entire body, pretty much, because my entire body has to teleport from arm to go. But you get it, right?
Why not just
like
get permeation then, bruh? Because then you would be too OP, but like, nigga, teleporting is crazy.
Permeation. Isn't that the one that... the
Yep.
only person I can link this to is Mirio.
Yep.
That...
It's literally the
yeah.
same concept. I mean, in My Hero Academia works differently, but only because Horikoshi wants it to work that way. If Mirio were to do that, then his arm would shoot out of the person's body at high speed. But we could make it to where, I mean, I'm definitely never going to give your character that ability, but we could make it to where your arm doesn't shoot out, and instead it just becomes a mass inside of.
Yeah. But also, I wouldn't want to make my character too overpowered, right? So I also want to make sure my character doesn't just think like, what, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you might go from. So I wouldn't like allow my character just to go through the person's heart, right? Because that'd just be too overpowered. Like you literally just insta kill the person just by by teleporting, dispersing all the material, including the material of their heart, away. So I'm gonna make a couple things that like their heart, their brain. But their brain might be a little different because I know you probably want to make it. I know there probably possibly wouldn't be an enemy like. Well, I don't know, but there possibly wouldn't be an enemy like this. But
I'm getting off this goddamn horse, bro.
I can't take out their brain, right? Unless they have more than like 5, because like that would be too. I know that it doesn't possibly work like that, but still, like taking out somebody's brain means that nothing in their body can work anymore. Like there's nothing they can do. Their brain and their heart. The brain and the heart is the foundation for the entire body, of course, the bones and the skin. But when it comes down to the bones and the skin actually being able to move, and blood being able to actually circulate through the body and things like that, it's the brain and the heart. It was just the two. Now, on top of that, it would be areas that are too vital to hit, right? So the only other place I would consider is possibly only one of the lungs, right? Because I feel like if you take out one of somebody's lungs randomly, it's just gonna make the fight way more difficult for them. Because it's just gonna be because I have both my lungs, so I don't know, and I don't know people's experience with only having one lung. But I figured their endurance will go down drastically. Oh. So I don't know if your friend told you this, but does your friend can your friend just doesn't have a lot of endurance anymore? Does it affect him badly?
He was able to run the mile and whatnot. He was also an extremely athletic person. So, I mean, that could be something too. Maybe not, maybe so. I'm not sure. But, he was still able to run the mile. He he typically got around 9.5 to 10 minutes, which isn't terrible. I think that's a B on the mile.
Well, it's one lung, it's crazy, to be honest.
But it's not like he didn't really ever complain about it. He would mainly just say oh yeah, this is a thing.
Wow, so that means that it wouldn't really affect. Okay, I'm still gonna one lung is still enough, to be honest, right? And then oh yeah, and I just can't decapitate them, okay? Because decapitation will also just be way too much. I feel like it'd just be way too overpowered. So I feel like that's enough, right?
Well, the entire ability is overpowered.
I mean, yeah, but I have to put some limits on it because I don't like having ultra overpowered characters. Like, I don't like seeing ultra overpowered characters unless I'm watching an anime or something, right? And I'm like, yeah, I want to see an ultra overpowered character. Then I just go to the isekai genre and literally click on anything that has the word demon in it.
Demon.
No, really, that's probably I'm no joke. If you go to isekai and it has the word demon in it, it's guaranteed to have an overpowered main character and an academy arc. Don't forget about that. And it's always for a goofy reason, and they always reincarnate too. They literally took the demon of a Misfit King Academy and the formula that they use and just copy and pasted it with a slightly different story and slightly different characters. That's all they did. But yeah, I just can't decapitate them, take out their brain, take out their heart, and I can only take out one. feel like that's fine enough. So now I'm gonna
Oh, like,
fly.
oh, so like if we're going by like real human stuff, like if you were to take out somebody's lung, just like, you know, in the moment, and there was nobody there to help them, they would not instantly die, but they would die.
Oh. I mean, most likely enemies are gonna be like way more formidable. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. They're not gonna instant die. But if I take a...
Ain't no way these niggas put sages back in the game.
Oh, also, I just can't, what's it called? Also, I can only teleport, a certain amount of, like, how far is, okay, so 3 feet would be
A meter.
3 of these puppies.
Nigga, what?
I'm just trying to figure something out, okay? So 3 feet would be 3 of these puppies. I feel like my feet are 12 inches. Yeah, they are. Okay. So if I put 3 of them, that would not be that far. So how far is 3 meters?
3 meters would be 9 feet.
So 9 of these puppies. So if I 1 second, I need to walk to figure this out. So 1 foot.
Damn.
Gonna put my toe here to figure this out. Another one.
I hate these enemies already, and they aren't even doing anything annoying to me.
2, 3, 4.
What even?
5.
That was so cringe.
6, 7, 8, 9. Bro, that's not even the full length of my room. It's close, but like, nah. But that's good enough. 3 meters is honestly pretty good, to be honest.
For what?
For how far my character would be able to teleport. So my character would have to be in a pretty kind of close range.
Yeah, that'd be
just 'cause I
pretty
don't-
close.
Yeah.
So like there's also a thing to where like your character can only move a certain amount of distance in one roll, and like this is like an actual D&D thing, and it's based off of some sort of skill, or not skill, but like attribute that you have. Like, just for example, this isn't actually how it is, but like let's say you have 10 willpower, then you're able to move farther than somebody who has 5 willpower. I think that's how it works, or it might just be something that you roll for. And so, like, if you get a 20, you'll do more than if you get 3.
Okay. And yeah. So I'd rather take the because like what was my other option?
Permeation.
Oh no, teleportation.
No, your other option was permeation.
No, that wasn't my other option. My other option was something that wasn't permeation. It was floating.
Right, yeah.
Or
Just so
yeah,
you know, like, I'm very much not paying attention to this, you know.
Yeah, I'm just talking for no reason.
I mean, I'm still hearing some things, but, like, I'm not... So I'm hearing it, I'm not, like, really under... What? Hello, use your fucking... Dude, I just spammed square, like, 7 times. What am I stuck on, though? Dude, what is the terrain of this area?
Oh, I know.
Fuck that attack, bro.
Back to gravity.
What is...
Right? Because now my creativity coming out, right? For gravity control, honestly feel like what happened?
This fucking guy just keeps on fucking dodging for whatever reason.
That's how
He
things
dodged
go.
like 9 times in a row.
See,
Oh my god! Just hit the fucking thing.
I want to let somebody dodge me like that. That's just me though, personally.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Bubba.
Fuck off. God damn it. I'm so sick of this game making annoying things to kill and not challenging things to kill. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Awesome. Poise. We love that.
Rubber dish got me.
Oh, it's something that hurts me when I'm inside of it. That's just awesome.
Alright, yeah, and then for gravity control, it might kind of be crazy.
Even my fastest attack does not recover fast enough.
Even for gravity control, I think it might kind of be fire key. Because like, if I'm in a certain range, I'm able to.
When did I press the X button?
I'm able to make somebody like. I'm able to put enough gravity on a person or a surrounding area that makes them fall, like put them to the ground. And then I'm also able to, like, I'm also able to make them pretty much float up more, like. Gravity control is probably way better than
Awesome. Input delay. Not even input delay. Fucking input buffering. God damn it.
Everything has gravity.
Dude, these people are actually just so fucking annoying.
But honestly, the way I'm thinking about gravity, telekinesis would just be 10 times better, to be honest. So I'd rather just have telekinesis.
You can't have teleportation and telekinesis.
No, I said one or the other, bruh. Okay? Because with telekinesis and teleportation, that would just be overpowered. Because if I only have a certain range where I can teleport, I could just pull them in and just teleport straight to their stomach.
You wouldn't even have to do any of that. Okay, so that attack has 180 tracking on it. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, with telekinesis, I could just keep flinging them around until they just die. Like, telekinesis is just so overpowered. But with telekinesis, I probably, because I said one of the others, so I want to have both, right? But
yeah, his hitbox hit me, but my hitbox did not hit him. Awesome.
But if I wanted to make telekinesis slightly balanced, I would only be able to pick up something that's 3 times my character's weight. So anything, so anything that's 3 times and below, and I feel like that's pretty balanced depending on my character. So yeah. And if I do, I feel the physical. Let's say I could pick up. Let's say my character is like 100. What's on? That's 3, and then okay, so 450. Right. Let's say my character will be able to pick up 450 pounds. Right. My character would feel the physical store and everything, and my character was to pick up anything that's above that. Right. So my character would feel like even if it's 451, the average human, let's say the average human limiters, because the humans, because people have limiters, and we're drilling in and stuff, it's all that crazy stuff, right? Whatever average human, how much they can pick up, times 2 with those limiters, right? And my character decides to pick up more than 3 times what they weigh, they would feel the physical sores of what average human would feel. You know what I mean? So if my character trying to pick up 3 tons, bro might feel like it's getting crushed, to be honest. And that type of pressure can honestly kill them. So. But yeah, those would be the two. I feel like I balanced them pretty well. Besides, like kind of well. What do you think? Cause like,
They're too broken to be balanced. It's like the Kraber.
what do you mean? What do you mean they're too broken to be balanced? Okay, and then, bro, what do you mean they're too broken to be balanced? I feel like I've made it.
Both of those skills just completely negate the fact, or not the fact, but the ability initiative.
What's the ability initiative exactly?
Oh my god. It's just not worth it. It's literally just not worth it. What the fuck is this fucking area? Why? Literally why? It's just nothing but cancer. It's everything ever since I've been to Noxtella. Every attack I have faced has been get away from me attacks. It's just not fucking fun. There's no challenge in that whatsoever, dude. Even my fastest fucking attack can't recover fast enough. That's fucking ridiculous. Really? Almost half of my health bar and it was the last attack in your combo. Crazy.
So I've been thinking, honestly, I would rather take the teleportation over the telekinesis. Just cause how much I've been actually thinking about that teleportation and the way, cause there's two ways teleportation can work, you know? Like Muriel's permeation. If I decide, if the teleportation could be absolutely dog horrible and it would never work ever in real life, because if I teleport somewhere, all the atoms would not disperse, they would just override mines and I would just absolutely be obliterated, right? That's the way teleportation can go horribly wrong, right?
Obviously, we would just make it to where that's not a thing.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's multiple ways it could go wrong. Or if I decide to teleport inside something, right? Like, let's say, an actual human, right? Then whatever's in between that just gets absolutely cut off. So if I put my arm through, my hand's just gonna fall to the ground, and then a piece of my entire arm's just gonna be missing. Or there's a slightly different variant of that where my arm doesn't go missing, and it's actually stuck of the enemy, and instead just replaces that part with them, which would still be horrible, but is damaged somewhat. But honestly, I'd rather take the form where I could just disperse all the and just have some type of. Because honestly, that might be crazy. Because if like let's say hypothetically my character just gets like covered by debris, bro could just teleport on the debris and it'll just disappear. Like.
Fucking hitboxes. Insta attack. What a cool attack, bro. It's like I'm playing PvP.
Bro, PvP is so fun, okay? People be dogging on it, but
What the absolute fuck was that? He just leaped like 5 feet.
4 actually.
It was definitely more than 5. That was multiple player characters.
Bro, I'm never watching your streams to be honest. I'm joking, but man, I be wrong.
Man, what a fun attack again. Wow, hitbox is crazy.
Could never be me.
Awesome. When did there become a third person in this area? Really? Yeah, no, that was a lot farther than 5 feet.
Oh my. I made this joke the other day. If I said if you still eat Hungry Man's, that if you still eat a Hungry Man's, there's no way, because you could just get a Lunchable for a better price, and they taste 10 times better. I've never knew about, bruh. If I, it's this game I'm playing, bruh. Pretty much, it's like a Connect game, right? But there's this thing, there's like this little rainbow thing, right? So I'm able to connect greens to it, but after I connect greens, I can connect another color to it, bruh. I didn't know this. This would have been so helpful.
I just where I saw a body here with a lootable.
You said a lootable.
Lootable.
Oh my.
My hitbox went through yours. Yep, just stay on the wall. Stay on the wall. Stay on the wall. I'm literally nowhere near you, and then the attack you decide to do is not a distance closing attack. It is literally just a beak at a wall. I'm sorry that I can't predict that.
I don't know who you fighting, but definitely sounds like an L-Man's enemy.
It's literally just a fucking bird, and its AI, when I was far away from it, decided to do an attack close range instead of far range.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. My fault, bro.
That situation is literally unsurvivable. It is. The moment that I run into the wall, he hit me, and I wasn't able to do anything.
Hold up, let me go to your stream again. Breaker 1 Rocket League. Human and Breaker 1 Rocket League. Where'd the human end to come from? Breaker 1 Rocket League.
I'm so glad I'm able to control the camera right now. Stun me.
I thought you were talking about a different type of bird, bro. There's no way. Yo.
You can go back in the stream and see what happened. Really, you're not gonna do the attack. How many times is my fucking axe gonna go through his wing?
How far ago was it? Like 50 seconds?
Maybe 3 minutes now? I have no idea.
Nah, I'm just gonna go 3 minutes.
It was the first, yeah, it was when I first encountered it. Like, I was at least 5 feet away from the bird and just started beaking at a wall, and I was like, okay, so instead of beaking at a wall, it's gonna fly toward me, so let me dash toward the wall, and it was literally just, I died in less than a second.
I saw it!
I literally died in less than a second.
Bro started kakaiing on a wall. You get closer, bro swooped into a wall and then desecrated you. Oh, that's so funny. You're just trying to live your life.
Well, I was just trying to predict what the bird was going to do so that way I could actually hit the bird.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you just try to live your life and kill the bird, and just try, and then just get desecrated. I feel like your YouTube stream is no longer as delayed as it used to be. Yeah, I said that like 24 seconds ago. No, YouTube off the perk. 1, 2. Do. 1, 2, 3. 4.
Oh, it's a whip.
It's like 5 seconds.
Bro's really running. Why can't I summon? Oh, because I got out of the area. Fuck you.
Bro got beef with Miyazaki now.
Yeah, that's who I wanted to lock onto. Did I just do 1,000 damage? But why though?
Bro, just accept the. Dang.
I literally couldn't move. I literally could not do a thing.
You know what really annoys me about Torrent?
The fact that if you get sneezed on,
yeah,
you get stunned for a second.
Hey, no,
A full ass second.
Depending on it, if you get knocked off a Torrent, bro, you just insta die with him. Like, I don't understand, bro. L man.
Dude, like, what are even the chances for 2 of those flame things to spawn in the same exact spot?
I think it's like 100% to be honest myself.
It's definitely not.
I mean, you never know. You never know.
Sprint at me, homie. No, you don't want it this time? right. I forgot. Good one. Really? Like, I knew it was gonna be an AoE, but that's a little bit big for a butt slam. You done, bro? Bro got as much health as a boss. Really? You dropped nothing.
Maybe you can get your money up, not your funny up. Come on. Yo, this goofy laugh I do is so funny to me, bro.
But why would you jump? Oh my god, the AI, bruh.
Oh my gosh, the D's. Our Lord and Savior D's once again. My command is your wish. Bro, I have 2 moves and I need to get 2,000 more points. I don't know what I can do. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, I can only do 3s. This is a risk. And the risk turns out to be wrong. I'm 1,670 some short. Ooh, never mind. Torm is feeling himself today.
I did think it was gonna knock me off Torn.
Wow. Yeah, bro, that's how you bells be hitting.
Man, fuck your bow, nigga. Damn. Awesome. I forgot they moved just a very tiny little bit.
You just want to press you like that? Personally? That's all I gotta say. Bro, tell me why there's this thing on TikTok where, bro, in random comic sections, people be like, well, tell me why I started stroking it so fast.
What?
You heard exactly what I said.
So
I did
on
not stutter.
Glitch Mob is something that I've told you about before. It's an EDM group pretty much, and on one of their albums on YouTube, I forget which album, um, on one of their songs in that album, I forget what song, there is a comment, and it's literally the top comment, and it's, why am I beating my dick to this song, and why did my mom just catch me for the first time ever? It's something like that.
Top tier comment, definitely top 10 best YouTube comments of all time.
Justin YT got nothing on it.
Who's
YouTube commenters in the world.
I think I might have seen bro once. Bro, don't tell me this. Don't tell me this is how your YouTube starts being delayed versus your gameplay.
What? The buffering?
Nothing. Yeah, the buffering.
I literally told you that's what happens.
"45 Faith with no incants is crazy, to be honest.
I don't really have a
Wait,
need
what?
to upgrade anything else right now.
Wait, what level are you? I can't tell.
114, 115, 113.
Bro, you're actually the goat among goats in this game, bro. Oh, nah. I could 35 bigger?
That's with, whatever, the, Radagons.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, I can equip another talisman. $60. Sheesh.
60 what?
Let's see.
Oh, this shirt. Oh.
That's only... Bro, that's only 3.
Boring, lame, boo, tomatoes. Wee-hoo. Cups and a rose. My old phone.
I mean... I feel like there's kind of no need for doing that, though.
Oh my.
I mean, I am at a grace, so I would be able to... But the thing is, do I even have things that I would be able to summon? Or not summon, but use incantations with. Family heads. Is that a hammer? Flail. How is that a spear? So I assume that I use sacred seals for using incantations.
Want me to answer that or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Is there much of a reason to